Good morning. I'm climbing this hill up to Carson statue in front of Stormont Buildings, and there's a get together, and it's a Northern Ireland Centenary get together in front of Parliament Buildings, and it's organised by the Ulster-Scots Agency, and as you can hear, it's the Lambeg Drummers, and there's some racket. So as I said, or maybe I didn't say, this Lambeg Drums collective is in celebration of the foundation of Northern Ireland, 100 years, 1921, and they're quieting down, of course, whenever I'm just about to arrive. Look at these two trying to run up the hill. My goodness, I wished I was able to do that. And unfortunately, events like these, you know, unless you're in the know, you just don't get to hear about them. Morning.
Morning.
Do you want on YouTube? And I've got a wee rope here. We're not allowed to mingle. My goodness. Your man wants my undivided attention. Now here's the drums themselves.
I'm delighted that you've all come along this morning to take part in Drums for Ulster, the event for the Lambeg Drumming community to celebrate the centenary of Northern Ireland. We're here at Parliament Buildings, and our presence here would not have been possible without the support of Joanne Bunting, MLA,
And they're big heavyweight things to carry.
Unfortunately, Stephen managed to get the fog away.
And the one thing I want to say to you folks today is enjoy this centenary celebration. Celebrate our country. We thank you, Bill, for getting the immense honour of sponsoring Northern Ireland today for the centenary. You boys the Lambeg, give it loudly. Well done.
Thanks, Joanne, and thanks so much for your continued support for everything that we do at the Ulster-Scots Agency. I don't have an official count for you, but as Joanne said, you don't need an official count to know that this is the biggest gathering of Lambeg Drums that there has ever been. And I'm so pleased that we've done it as part of our programme of activities to celebrate the centenary of Northern Ireland. Why? Because the Lambeg drum is the only musical instrument that is unique to Northern Ireland. And I don't know about you, but if somebody said to me, what musical instrument do you think of when you think of Northern Ireland? It's the Lambeg drum. This is it. This is the sound. This is the story of Northern Ireland. We haven't been able to do everything that we would have liked to do for the centenary. With the pandemic, with COVID-19, with public health and everything else, we haven't been able to do all the things, and we haven't been able to do them on the scale that we would have liked. But this one thing that we're doing today, as a Lambeg drumming community, as an Ulster-Scots community, is the biggest and the best that we could have made it. And it's great that we've done it for the 100th birthday of our wee country. It's something that I think all of us can be immensely proud of. And in 100 years' time, when they're gathering to celebrate the bicentenary of Northern Ireland, they will look back and say There was my great-granda standing at Stormont in 2021, drumming for the Centenary. And see the certificates that you're getting today, make sure and look after them, because in 100 years' time, they'll be on sale on eBay for thousands. So make sure you look after them well. We've got folk here today from all arts and parts of Northern Ireland. You can see yourself, we've got people of all ages, young and old. We have got people of all abilities on the drum. We've got folk who are out every weekend in life, and we've got people like me who are on them once in a blue moon. And it's great that you're all here. And we wouldn't have been able to do this without the support of our 5 Lambeg Drumming Associations. And I particularly want to thank, and of course that's my phone going off, from Armagh down, Mid Ulster, County Antrim, the Ulster and the Lagan Valley. I want to thank as well my own staff from the Ulster-Scots Agency and also our colleagues from the Ulster-Scots Community Network, without whom this also would not have been possible. Now, we're not just gathering here for the sake of gathering. We've also come to dedicate a new suite of drums that the agency has commissioned to celebrate the centenary. 8 in all, made by Robert Simpson and painted by Andy Young. And I'm sure you'll agree, they've done a queer job with them.
And apparently this is the biggest ever collection of Lambeg drums, the biggest get-together of Lambeg drums anywhere around the world, ever. Did they get the 100 drums?
I think there's 160 there.
Oh, there's more.
Maybe there's 240. It's 240 registered, but I don't know where.
Right, good man. Right.
It's on the great opportunity for an email show. So anybody who's not going behind the house line is on his grass. And anybody who has a drum and has a hit, go to your store, please. Thank you very much.
And these are the drums up here that were dedicated. Oh, I think they're the ones in behind. Yeah, these are the new drums that were dedicated this morning.
It should be over here.
Owner Law, Carson, reviewing the soldiers. Lady Londonderry and Thomas Sinclair. What kind of weight would it be in one of those drums? 28 kilo. So you're talking about a young fella carrying them. You're not talking about an old man like me.
You come over here along this curved line, and then we'll spread you out even the other side.
28 kilo for one of these drums to carry. You need a strapping young fella to carry it.
You know leave it on you anyway.
There's the press.
Right, some go that way. Just along, see the wee curb line?
You're a man who knows. Is this goat skin? Goat skin.
Goats, yeah.
What kind of money to make one of these from start to finish? You're talking several thousand.
£1,200. £1,200
Right.
to break the drum and then
Right.
pinning it after.
You walk with these, don't you? What does it do to your back?
It's no good for it. Yeah, it's no good for the
How
back.
many mile, realistically? 2 or 3 just?
Well, our parade in the 12th would be 3 mile,
Right.
3.5 mile, depending on where the 12th is.
Or else you're going to do your back in.
Well, no, it depends where the back is. But you didn't have to do it all yourself.
You get boys to stand in for you.
You maybe so maybe 6 drummers and 2 drums.
And how difficult are they to learn to drum?
I heard no.
Years.
It takes a wee bit. Takes a
You,
while.
good man, thanks very much. I get myself away out of the road. Oh, there we go. Happening all up, there's Balaki. Happening up at Stormont. Aye. Happening up at the Stormont estate. In fact, there's more than 100 drums here. Some of them boys said there might be 100 or nearly 200. Well, there's a right number of them. And they're ready to rock and roll.
It's longer.
No.
Now somebody has a drone up. And there he is. Here we go. standing underneath Carson Studview, and the DeLorean cars are out the front, and round behind me are well over 100 Lambeg drummers, and you can just about hear them, and they're giving it a bit of welly. Nowhere else in the world will have a get-together like this. And the Lambeg drum was invented, created in Ulster. And I don't care whether you're Protestant or Catholic or anything else. I love culture of any kind. I don't want to harm anybody from the other side. I love fiddle music. I love Irish jigs. I love this. I think it's unbelievable. I think it's classic. And this is me standing underneath Carson Studview, and the DeLorean cars are out the front, and round behind me are well over 100 Lambeg drummers, and you can just about hear them, and they're giving it a bit of welly. Nowhere else in the world will have a get-together like this. And the Lambeg drum was invented, created in Ulster. And I don't care whether you're Protestant or Catholic or anything else. I love culture of any kind. I don't want to harm anybody from the other side. I love fiddle music. I love Irish jigs.